Would you like to enhance your healthcare experience? Try effectively listening. What's going on, guys? Dr. Sean here. I have a pro tip for you today, and it involves effective listening. Now, before we get too deep into this, I want to say that I'm absolutely certain that my physician colleagues, nurse colleagues, and therapist colleagues are listening to patients all the time, every day. Many times, what we are doing, inadvertently, however, is contributing to and facilitating transactional experiences where patients many times desire a transformative experience. So, to illustrate this point, I just want to describe a patient who came into the hospital recently. She was about 50 something years old, and she came in because she was dizzy and off balance and kind of sleepy also. Her husband brought her in, and basically she had overdosed on carbamazepine inadvertently. Turns out she had trigeminal neuralgia, and when I asked her about it, she said that she really wanted to be there for her daughter, who apparently had just graduated. She was going to go on a graduation trip, and she wanted to see her daughter off, and she didn't want to be dealing with so much pain. So she was trying to take as much carbamazepine as she could tolerate so that hopefully she would be something resembling pain-free. Well, it didn't work out, but she really wanted to take me through all of that story. Now, from a patient management standpoint, our job was really easy, right? I mean, just hold the carbamazepine, keep her from falling, let her sleep it off, keep her on telemetry. We did all that. We asked physical therapy to see her, and she was going to be able to go home like the next day or maybe the next evening. But from a person management standpoint, not a patient management standpoint, but from the standpoint of taking care of people, because we are in the people business, well, what it seemed like this patient really needed, this person really needed, was to be understood. And when it turns out, I have a daughter who's also gone to school in Florida, and I have a couple of daughters who have graduated from high school, and they've gone on trips, and they were about my age, and the dad likes Florida, I like Florida. My goal was for them to feel understood and to feel that I empathized with their situation. I felt her pain, and I felt also the disappointment of not being able to go and see her daughter off. Now, in terms of the actual techniques of effective listening, I like to use my posture and facial expression a lot and ask a lot of clarifying questions. Sometimes I lean in really closely. Sometimes I take that moment to sit down, and I sit down strategically so that I can say, you have my complete attention. Sometimes I'll put my hand on my chin in order to say the same thing, that I'm listening, or I need more clarification. And then many times I will use reflective questions in a manner paraphrasing what they have told me in the form of a question to make sure that I get a head nod and that face of reassurance that everybody understands when we see it. So when you see that head nod of reassurance, that face of peace, and that gratitude, you'll know that you're really contributing to somebody's transformative experience, the patient's as well as your own. Take care, guys. Keep winning.